All right, so this is Spirit Intercourse, J. Hewitt McKenzie. This is the 1917 edition, page 234. He's talking about what he calls the superphysical continents. He says, These celestial continents are built upon foundations no less solid than is the earth, and it must not be thought that they are floating like clouds on a summer sky without anchorage of any kind. All have permanent places fixed firm in shore, both in relation to each other and to the earth, so that explorers from earth may in future be able to visit these new shores as men have sought new earthly continents, and return with accurate and minute details of their geographical situation, giving their latitude and longitude, and build up such an accurate map of the heavens that the dwellers on earth may know exactly where their departed friends and relatives reside. Here is a new form of adventure for the rising generation, more exciting than the wild adventures of Columbus or Cook, especially now that men have so nearly completed the geographical survey of the physical globe. This is no fairy tale. This is no fairy tale or allegory, but a common sense proposition to men of the future, men who will have to fit themselves by many years of training to understand some of the subtle laws which enable them to navigate the unknown currents which sweep between these continents in space, and by such labor render a service of incalculable value to humanity. It must be understood that these countries in space, which today rise immediately above England, will be there tomorrow. They were in a similar situation thousands of years ago, and they will be, and there they will be thousands of years hence, for they are interlocked with Earth and revolve through space together. So, this is J. Hewitt McKenzie, whose description of the spirit lands are of a two. They surround Earth. There's an inner and an outer, and he was writing his first book. This book was originally published in 1916, and in it there is an accurate map and description of what later would be called the Van Allen belts. And I don't know if you can see this number. See, it's not going to focus, or is it? You can find this book online in its entirety. And the number printed right there is accurate for the Van Allen belts. So I am just assuming that the rest of this is accurate for the Van Allen belts. And so what he says is that here I am in Chicago, above Chicago, Spirit Land Chicago, in what Hugh Benson calls the world unseen. So when we look out at the stars at night, we are looking through the Van Allen belts. That's a scientific fact. This guy here says that the Van Allen belts are the spirit lands, and he describes them along with her